Alright, what's up, road gangsters? So this is gonna be the 18th time today I try to tell people how to beat free extreme cock. So we're gonna be playing free extreme semen today. So I'm gonna leave a link to the download to the free extreme semen star pods copy made by yours truly in the description down below. And let's hop right into a practice run. So I'll be in 0.5x speed, so I can explain things better without having to fucking die. First things first, you get this triple spike. It's not too bad. You get a hang of it after a while. Alright, so what I recommend doing is on the official copy, okay, so for my Starbucks copy, there is an invisible spike here that kills you. That's how it's supposed to be, but I forgot to add it back when I did some changes to my copy and then unchanged them, but I forgot to put the spike back to block off this route. So what you do is what you want to do, so what you want to do, yeah, I'm gonna turn on no clip, pretend I don't die. So what you'd want to do is that in the official copy, but you can't do that on my Starbucks copy, so don't do that. The intended route is the intended way of doing this is to do this and then hit the blue blade. But you can just jump here and click the blue orb. It's a lot easier. So I'd recommend doing that. And so for this part, so you see how there's this block there. Imagine there's another row of blocks just beneath it that go across here. You want to click as you land on the blocks that are right there. So you kind of want to like click as if there's a block below or one above this here pink orb, like that, because there is. And then just keep holding until you get to here. Then what you want to do is when you buffer this here blue orb, hit this blue orb in the robot, and then immediately jump. But don't go too far, because the blue portal is around here. You don't want to hit; it'll kill you. So what you want to do is that. Perfect. And then once you're here, you want to do a quick jump, so that way you get to this blue orb that my pause button is hiding, or pause screen, sorry. You want to get to this blue orb, and then you want to time it late, because there's a spike right there. So what you'd want to do is, hang on, can you do this? Nah. So yeah, just do that. Then you just want to do a micro jump here, so you get from this block to this block. Then here you want to do a big jump, so that way you get to this platform. You want to do a jump here, and then click this blue orb, and then click again. There's a spike here and a spike here. You want to make it through this gap. It's actually really hard. And bam. Nope, actually, if you land on the corner like that, you are wuckied. I'd advise against that. Nope. This fucking loser. Oh, alright, don't worry, guys. 4th tries the charm. That's what my mom always told me. So basically, what I want to do here is when you get here, you want to jump up so that way you just barely don't touch this yellow portal. So that way you land on the block with this here blue orb. What you do is want to hit it a bit late, and then hit this here purple orb also late. You can actually, don't worry about that. What you can do is you can actually hit this thing here, but since you're a robot, you're gonna have to jump a bit higher. So it's not the best thing of all time, but you know, if it works for you, then it works for you. More power to you. Then want to hit this blue orb when your cube's about here-ish. It's pretty precise. It's not a buffer though. But you don't want to hit it late, like I initially instructed you to do, because I'm a dumbass. And then what you have to do here is actually multiple ways you can do it, but here's the only correct way, is just keep holding until you get to this purple orb and buffer it, and then jump as late as you fucking can off of this block. Bam. Then just keep holding until you get to here. Then what you have to do is jump through this gap so you become a ball without dying, and hit this blue orb blade. Now don't hit it too late because you could die. Then what you want to do is want to time your click in between these blocks, but beware of this guy, so you want to do it a bit on the later side. Then what you do is want to go up, down, and then back up here, like so. And click through there, and hit this here yellow orb a bit on the later side. Like, nope. Like so. Then ignore this blue orb, it's lying to you. Then what you do is you just want to jump off here, and ignore this yellow orb as well. It's also lying to you. Then what you have to do is want to jump up here, hit this blue blade, and then buffer after you hit the blue blade, like this. Not too late though, or else that'll happen. Then what you have to do is want to hit this blue bit on the right side. Or you could do that, whichever floats your boat. Then what you want to do is you want to time your clicks that you get in between these spikes. And then what you have to do is you want to time your clicks so you go between this block and that spike and go all the way down. Be careful of the spike though. That spike may be racist on a couple of occasions, like so. It's pretty annoying, I can't lie. And then what we have to do is want to go up here and then hit this purple orb a bit in the middle and ignore these two orbs. They aren't real. Then what you do is want to buffer when you get down here. buffer again, buffer once more, bam. All these clicks are buffers, you want to avoid the pink orb at all costs. Then time your click in between these two, and then what we want to do is we're going to click off here and then buffer this yellow orb, like so. And then we're going to time your click through here, back down again. Ignore these kind of top two orbs, only click these bottom two. There's a pink one being hidden right there. Bam, bam, like that. This click is blind, but you get used to it, because if you have enough reaction time, you see that your ball is here when you can see things again. So you have all of this space to click before you die. Anyway, ignore these orbs, they aren't real. Time your click in between these two. Time this yellow orb a bit on the late side. You want to kind of jump when your cube's about here, and then buffer the pink orb. Bam, you're home. You're on the home stretch. You're almost there. All that's left is the hardest part of the level. So, but we'll get to that when we get there. What I'm gonna do is hit this black orb a bit late, but not too late. Like this, and then nope, don't do that. Jump off those blocks manually because they are J blocks there. Then hit that blue orb kind of early actually, so you jump off this. And then this blue orb is a double click, but you want to do it late enough so that you land on that edge. Like that. And then when you get here, you want to start holding, but don't jump as early as I did, or else that'll happen. So kind of time it when your cube is in the middle of those spikes. I think that's a pretty good time frame. Here, I'll try it again. So, my cube's about, nope. Gotta click. My cube's about there, yeah, there we go. And then what you want to do is hit that blue orb and then hold. And then keep holding. Then what you do is you want to time your clicks so that way. You want to time your clicks so that way when the spider goes up, you hit or you like land on this spike platform, so that way you can skip all this and then just keep falling till you get here. Then time your click in between these guys. Then time your next click to get up here in between these two blocks pretty hard, and then go right back down. And then you can do a pretty gangster swag route here by hitting that purple, by hitting this purple orb a bit later, by hitting this purple orb a bit later, and then by hitting this purple orb a bit later, and then buffering the blue orb. Or you could do it the normal way, and if you want to do that, then I don't know, watch my completion video. What you have to do is here, you want to click that, and then go back down. Don't buffer it though like a loser. Then go back up and back down, and then hit the dash orb. Now jump. Nope. You want to let go a bit earlier than that. You want to jump here, and now you've made it to the hardest part of the level. You got this. Now, what some people do, I don't know if this is more consistent than my way, but I wouldn't advise doing it, is they buffer these orbs here. If you do it early enough, this way is more consistent. Not really, but I feel like that makes it a bit more that it makes it a bit more RNG dependent for that click. What you want to do is you want to jump here, and then jump here, and then hold for this. And usually you can jump over that last click. However, to be on the safe side, wait until you're very low to the ground but not quite touching it, so that way you can hit this orb as late as you can and pray you survive. And then all that's left is the diabolical ASF last click. My recommendation is to basically only look at the top spike and then just time the green orb to hit the top spike as late as you can without dying to the top spike. That's my recommendation for that. Anyway, hope this tutorial helped, because it definitely didn't. And good luck with free extreme theming for anybody who's going for it.